But be careful who you're around, man. Be careful who you align yourself with. Alignment to people is one of those things that can bring the best out of you or the worst out of you. It can take you to high heights or it can bring you to low lows. And trust me, I've been through it. Not everybody you align yourself with is a good person. Like sometimes we be aligning ourselves with the worst people in the world and acting like good things are gonna happen for our life. And when bad things happen to our lives, we don't understand why. You know, I don't care what you're doing or where you are at in life right now because there's too much free game out there. You've seen it too many times. Like you've seen people get snaked, you've seen people get backdoored, you've seen people go to prison on the back of their friends. I'm one of them. You know, I take accountability, but I am one of them. Yeah, and you've seen it too many times. This is played out too many times now. So if you're aligned to the wrong person at this point in life, then it's your own fault. I'm sorry. You know? And that word friend can be one of the biggest setups ever. You know, that word friends can set you up for the biggest fall in life ever. So you have to be careful who you're around, people. We don't want to be careful who we're around. No. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to turn up. We want to get lit. We want to go to every single party that's put on every single week because it doesn't really matter about alignment, does it? As long as we can be lit today, we're all right. Not thinking about where certain alignments with people can get us. You see me, I'm very careful where I put myself around these days. Like I fucked up twice. And second time was way worse than the first at a crucial part of my life. You know, fucked up bad. Like I really fucked up bad. And that was just being aligned with people. And having the wrong people in my life and being aligned with the wrong people hasn't really served me no good because your values might not be the same as their values. Have you ever been with people and you realize that you're trying to go somewhere, but it's like you're swimming against the current? And the reason you feel like that is because it's the people you're around. Sometimes it's hard to thrive around certain people, you know. So you've got to figure out who we're aligned with. Yeah, and especially in this day and age, where we're in a clout era, we're in a, you know, people are chasing fame type of thing. Like somebody could just do the wildest thing and you could be aligned with them. So I'm very careful who I'm aligned with. I'm very careful who I'm around. I'm very careful who I put myself near and all these type of things. Because you put yourself around the wrong person. And I always used to say it anyway. You know, just before I went jail back in the day, I started going out by myself. And the reason I started going out by myself was because I knew how to handle myself. Like I knew I could handle me. I knew I could control what I'm doing. Now, when you're going out with people and you might be with, you know, 3, 4, 5 people, we don't know what all 3, 4, 5 people are going to do. We don't know who's going to do what from who's going to do what. And that's what I'm talking about, alignment people, friendship groups. Like who are we carrying with us into 2026? Like who are we carrying with us into 2026? Some people we're carrying with us into 2026 should have been dropped in 2016. But we don't want to drop people. No, we don't want to drop people. The reason we don't want to drop people is because we want to be cool. We want to be liked. We want to be invited to all the type of parties that there are. And we don't really want to stick our heads above the pulpit because that person might not like us or that person might not like us. So what we do is we end up aligning ourselves with people that are not for us. They're not for us in spirit. They're not for us in body. They're not for us in mind. The definition of alignment with people is being in agreement, coordination, or having shared interests. What type of shared interests are you having with people? Like you have to ask yourself this. We're approaching the new year, right? We're in December. Christmas is about 10 days away. Yeah? So we want to start doing a life audit on ourselves and say, all right then, cool. What do I want for myself in 2026? What served me well in 2025? What can I use from what lessons can I use from 2025 and take them into 2026? Also, equally, what lessons could I drop from 2025 and not take them into 2026? And a lot of that is down to alignment with people. I'll say it again, but the camera went a bit off. A lot of that is down to the type of people you align yourself with. Now, I'm really careful with who I align myself with. Let me let you see the river, man, because it's nice. You know, in fact, let you see the river. It's nice. Now, I'm really careful who I align myself with. The more time you see me, I'm by myself. The truth of the matter is I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. If you thought I was perfect, then no. But what I am trying to do is I'm always trying to improve. I'm always trying to get better. And that's even probably a reason why I even hold a camera. That's even probably a reason why I even have a message to spread. Why? Because, you know, when you say something, or when you even try and help people or even teach, you're teaching yourself. And that's that constant improvement. That's that Kaizen, the Japanese principle of constant and never-ending change. It's mainly for business, but we can apply that in life. So I want you to think about alignment, man. Who you're aligning yourself with. Man. Remember, we could align ourselves with people, and then, like I said, 4 months down the line, they could just do the weirdest thing, and now you're aligned with them. That means whatever you have going on, that's now mashed up. Why is it mashed up? Because you're aligned with someone that you shouldn't be aligned with. I want you to think about that, man. Remember, whatever you put out into the world is what you're going to get back. There's no way around that one. Whatever you put out, you get back. Whatever you put out, you get back, sorry. So a lot of people be complaining about my life's like this or my life's like that. But hold on a sec, what was you putting out? Let's be candid here. Let's be honest. If you are putting out, badness and, how do we even say? If you're putting out badness and portraying that you're a bad person, you're a gangster and you're this and you're that and you're about this and you're about that and you'll do this and you'll do that, then when that comes to you, you can't really complain. If you're putting out goodness, then surely you'll get goodness back. That's a law. That's a written law of the universe. So we have to think about two things really. Who are we aligning ourselves with? Who do we have shared interests with? Who do we have shared goals with? Who's supporting our interests and goals? Are the people that we're with and aligning with supporting our interests and goals? Since I've been home, I don't really align myself with that many people. I'm really careful with who I put myself around. I'm really careful with who I align myself with. And I have made mistakes since I've been home. I've aligned myself with the wrong people. But luckily enough, I've been through certain things before where, if I can spot it. I can spot it now. Like people think they getting one over on me, but the truth is I'm just making you shake yourself. And when you shake yourself, there's not really a way back. Because I'm so militant with my own goals now, and I'm so militant with my own interest and where I want to go, that I won't allow somebody to hinder my plans. You can try, but you won't get to fool me twice. And if I do, align myself with someone that happens to, show me something that I don't like, then cool, I have to cut them off. There's nothing wrong with that. So there you have it, man. A quick one today. Literally. I just wanted to send that message out there, man. Like, who are we aligning ourselves with? Like, who are we gearing up? Like, let's think about football. There's a lot of people watch football. A lot of people watch sports. You know what I'm trying to say? A lot of people, got the different interests. But let's think about football. Who are the people that you're lining up with to go onto the football pitch? Who are the people you're lining up with to go into the battlefield of whatever it may be? I'm not talking about war and fighting. I'm talking about spiritual battles. I'm talking about life battles. I'm talking about relationship struggles. I'm talking about, real life. Who are the people that you're lining up with? Who are the people that are standing beside you? Because not everybody that is standing beside you is for you. You know this. Come on. I'm not telling you nothing new. You're going you've heard this before. Right? So who are we aligning ourselves with, man? Hat's doing a madness, man. But I'm doing this. My hat is doing a madness. It's out of shape and that, but I'm doing this hiking in the nature stuff. Like, I'm really caring about the aesthetics. We're just out here. This is the real outside. People be like, I'm outside. This is outside, man. And I go for a walk. Man screaming that outside, but you don't see them going for a walk. But that's them. Fair enough. Do what they want to do, but who are we going to war with? Who's in your corner when you need them? I saw someone say the other day, like, not every friend is for every purpose. So one friend might be able to give you relationship advice. One friend might be able to give you financial advice. Another friend might be able to do something yet different. So we've got to figure it out. And a good way to do that is just take a life audit. Take a pen and paper, write it out. What worked for me? What didn't work for me? What am I going to use more of? Am I going to use less of? It's simple. I'm going to stop it there anyway, people, man. I'm going to stop it there. The alignment and the coordination with people can either set you up for a great win, where someone just gives you a layup and you just take a shot and you win, or the alignment of people can set you up for a great fall. Either way, you're gonna know. Like, you're gonna figure it out kind of quick. And, you know, don't be like me, where I was aligned with people for such a long time that it became my identity, or a false identity what I had. And then those people ended up turning on me, and I ended up going wherever I went for a long time. That's my fault. That's on me. You know, that's me. That's me taking accountability and saying I align myself with the wrong people. So don't be that person. And a lot of these videos I make them to let you know that I made the mistakes, so you don't have to. So let's think about it, man. I'm wishing you the greatest 2026 ever. Honestly, seriously. And you can change your life in a year. You can. You can. I've changed my life in however long, you know. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you for, you know, subscribing to the channel. And yeah, let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. So as we go into 2026, I want you to think about alignment. I want you to think about who you're aligned with. I want you to think about whether you're aligned within yourself. You know, this video is about alignment with people. Who shares your interests, who has your common goals, and you know, what they bring to the table. And where is it going to take you? Because if it's not taking you anywhere, then, you know, what are you doing? So hear me now, because who don't hear must feel, people. And I'm telling you, I felt the brunt of a lot of bad decisions in my life, and I feel like I felt them, so you might not have to. Or even I felt them so I can spread this message so you don't have to. You know? And who does hear with their 2 ears, takes it in, you know, into their brain, so it can travel through their body and nervous system and their heart, they will heal. They will heal, man, trust me. That's what it's about. A healing journey, a spiritual journey, and a journey of purpose, man. Positive is a new gangster.